that mother, you know what? You know what stopped him from getting in the house? He didn't have a garage door opener. The front door lock is not working well.
Yep.
And I had put the lock on the slider.
Okay.
He couldn't get in.
Detectives now believe Stearns never intended to enter his parents' home, but wanted to use their Wi-Fi to delete images.
That is interesting, to use Wi-Fi to delete images. You don't need Wi-Fi to delete images, so I'm not sure. I know he was smarter than that. His mom crying wolf there bothers me a lot. And yes, Mama Stearns, Deb Stearns, and Chris Stearns, you guys are just as shady as the son that you raised and the son that you got out of things, that you paid to get out of situations, that he could have been a sex offender registered a long time ago, and that could have saved Maddie's life. So that his mom crying wolf the way that she does, oh, Stefan did this, and I'm talking to her like if she's watching this, you did that, you raised that, you condoned that, and you covered it up. Yeah, they made a predator, and they're not. When she cries wolf, she did that. She could have, that could have stopped a long time ago. All right. There's 860 people in here. Again, Merry Christmas to you all. I know this is a tough subject. As we come to the year's end, we're kind of just talking about things, the immunity from the perspective of an ex-prosecutor and all of these wonderful people that are on here that are experts. So hit the like button with 865 in here and help assist it out. All right, let's get in the algorithm, and next year, we're in 2025. Let's get up to 50,000 subscribers. All right. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
And videos depicting his years-long abuse of Maddie from his Google account. Stearns was unsuccessful, and investigators recovered the deleted files. Despite the turn away from Christopher Stearns' storage unit, he still decides to search the items inside. Stearns discovers 2 flash drives in a box of his son's belongings. Investigators find one of the drives containing nearly 35,000 images of child pornography.
35,000 images of child porn.
CSAM, you guys, CSAM. You guys know that it's called CSAM, Child S Material. That's what we call it. CSAM, Adult Material. Or wait, yeah, CSAM, not PORN. That's consenting adults. What if deleted images from dark web that he was selling? What if he deleted images from? Well, he probably did. He probably deleted as much as he can, but it's not called PORN when it's children, you guys. It's CSAM, all right? Child SAM. It's like sexual assault material. All right. I wish I could say it without getting stricken on here. Parents created that monster. Absolutely. Yeah, Jen slept through it. But she knew about it, though. She knew. She told the officers, what if he did do that? What if he did, but he didn't take her life? She knew. She knew. And it was awful, the things that he did to her. He damaged her body, I'll tell you, beyond repairs. In my opinion, in my experience of hearing about these cases, she was a little girl and he was a grown 6 foot something, 200 and something pound man.
To Shannon Butler, WFTV 9. What?
I know even we were shocked at that number when they first charged him, because remember, they charged him with that before they charged her or charged him with Madeline Soto's murder. And we knew that there was video on the phones.
Really?
They told us that very early on. But then when they got this flash drive and told us 35,000 images, we were like, how long has this been going on? How long has he been, downloading these videos? We still don't have an answer to that. I mean, we know it was years, but we don't know if it was 20 years or just the years he had been abusing her. It just got worse and worse as time went on, as we started to look into this case.
And then he moves in with Maddie Soto. Now, speaking of his walkabout, gone 6 hours in the middle of the night while Maddie is apparently missing. This is what Stefan Stearns has to say happened that night.
Is there some explanation of I came up Wednesday morning, met you at the hotel early in the morning, and is there some explanation why you left and went where you went?
I was driving around. I had wanted to grab a few things and get my ducks in a row kind of prepare myself for whatever was coming. But
Now, he knew it was coming when he's talking here to his dad. He's already in jail, and he knew. Yeah, Jen Soto is pathetic. That was that first interview that we saw only a few times. Sonia says everything about this case makes me effing mad. And thank you, Jen, for the Venmo. I appreciate that so much. You guys, this season has been great. And I can't wait for next year. I can't wait until I stop complaining about my roof. And when it's much warmer in here, you guys, it's been cold this year. But things could be worse, right? So hit the like button if you guys like, subscribe if you would. Nettie says he knew what was coming because he's guilty. Absolutely, he did. He knew it was coming and he knows he's guilty. Jazz Dobie, thank you for becoming a new member. Oh, you won't be disappointed. All right, let's keep going.
I couldn't find what I was looking for. And then I ended up just kind of driving around aimlessly.
Yeah, he was looking for his mom's Wi-Fi password. That's what he was looking for. So, long story short, you were hearing a video call from behind bars. When will they learn to you, Tom Smith, that every phone call is recorded?
They never learn, and thankfully for that. You have the right to remain silent goes over their head, and don't talk on the phone goes over their head, and thankfully for that, because there's so much information that's given or taken from those calls that are vital to the investigation, just like this one.
Well, this is what.
Well, he was a night person, everybody. Most people that do things like that, they have to move around in the night. They have to meander around it at night. Remember, we saw him in his interview. He was sleeping. He slept for hours before they even came in. And then he was yawning the whole time. And that's all he did was sleep. But at night is when he attacked Maddie. When nobody was awake, after he had given her pills. Jazz Dobie and Merry Christmas. Look at that greasy fried hat. Yes, that hat looks like he's never washed it. And it's like coming apart on the seams there. It doesn't look like a hat. It looks like a beanie. Two disgusting human beings that we see on this right in front of us, you guys. And look at the people in the background, how they're looking at them. They're on center stage, and he was out hiding the ducks, right? I wonder if Stefan Stearns has a bigger bank account since Bitcoin has gone up in value. Very interesting. Very interesting. They're going to look into all of that. I mean, we're eventually going to get records to things. I do wonder, but I do want him to go on trial at some point. It's not going to be years from now. We'll talk about that later on.